Sana ay nag-enjoy ka sa ating konting kwentuhan.
Yes, I do. I hope we should have more of this in the future.
Uy, si Kuya Mark ito. You're right on time for another day of learning and laughter in the world of autos and tech. Tara, biyahe tayo!
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world today. This is Kuya Mark, your Talyer mentor, and welcome to another episode of Kuya Mark's video podcast. And today, we're very fortunate because we're talking to one of the captains of the automotive industry. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you to our next guest. It's no other than Attorney Rommel Gutierrez.
Hi.
Attorney, of course, Toyota is the biggest, no, now in terms of market share in the industry. And
Yes.
And can you tell us more about approach ng Toyota when it comes to, as you know, the market now is very particular when it comes to sustainability, no? Ano po yung mga
Yes.
technologies na ginagamit or introduce ng Toyota ngayon to address this sustainability issue ng mga customer
Oo.
natin?
Yeah. Okay. You mentioned about Toyota being number one, ano? I'm happy to say that, we've been number one for more than 20 years now. And
Wow.
what really makes Toyota number one is the complete lineup of vehicles, no? And yes, we have to keep up with technologies. Oo. So, Toyota in the Philippines actually already introduced, we call that electrified vehicles, no? Oo, and that includes very popular sa atin is the hybrid vehicles, no?
Sir, you've been with the company for a long time. Ano yung mga naging changes in terms of technology since you started in your career sa industry, sir?
Oo, I started Toyota. I joined Toyota in 2002. It's been more than 20 years now. And sales at that time was only about 90,000 units. We are now doing almost 400,000.
Wow.
Production, this is very important, yung local production natin. At that time, the ratio of when you say local production, yung assembled in the
CKD.
Philippines. Oo,
Yes.
CKD. Oo.
That's right.
70% of total sales was CKD at that time. But, with the liberalization of imports, na-reverse. So, we are now less than 30% locally produced vehicles. No? Maraming imports. But it's good and bad because at least we have the chance to level up, no, in terms of technology, yung mga vehicles that are coming in. The height of pandemic really brought down our sales by 40%.
Right.
So, maraming changes in the auto industry landscape. But yeah, well, it's a big contributor to the economy, and we should always support this.
Right. Now, for the benefit of our viewers and listener, no, yung pinag-uusapan namin ni attorney na si KDs, ito yung mga completely knockdown units. Na ibig sabihin,
Yes.
dumarating yung components from other countries na binubuo natin dito sa Pilipinas.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, yung mga imported vehicles are what you call the CBUs, no? Ito yung mga completely built-up units naman, no? So that's number one. Number two, attorney, how has been the industry doing since nagkaroon po ng lockdown and ngayon, unti-unti na bumabounce back yung ating ekonomiya?
Yeah. This year, we expect to hit the pre-pandemic level.
Wow.
We were already hitting 400,000 units per year. Oo. Noong 2020, we were down by mga 240,000 lang That's around 40% talagang reduction. But slowly, we're picking up. This year, we expect to hit more than the pre-pandemic level.
That's wonderful.
We're doing good. Recovery is underway.
Being also the president ng chamber ng mga manufacturer attorney, ano yung mga challenges na kinakaharap ng asosasyon at ng industry as a whole?
Yeah, when CAMPI was established in 1995, you could see the name Chamber of Automotive Manufacturing. Manufacturing. We are even thinking of changing that name now. Given the fact that There are more.
Ilan na lang ba kayo, attorney?
Yes, dalawa na lang.
Dalawa na lang.
Mitsubishi and Toyota.
Yes,
Isuzu, meron pa naman silang yung mga trucks. No? But really, those are the issues. Maraming players na pumapasok ngayon, even China brands, no? So, as CAMPI, of course, we are the association in charge of or responsible for crafting or coordinating with government on appropriate government policies, no? So, syempre, different players have different interests, no?
That's
So,
right. That's right.
how to harmonize that is the challenge of company right now. So,
Right.
of course, what we do now is we encourage new players to join CAMPI, no, so that we can speak with one voice and discuss issues internally, so that when we deal with the government, we have a common stance, no, for consensus within the association. Yes.
And, I mean, how do you handle yung decision-making process considering na na-mention mo, attorney, iba't ibang interest ng mga ng mga industry players?
We really, the members understand where others are positioning, no? Of course, some would focus on hybrid, some would focus on pure electric, some would focus on of course, we still have the majority pa rin talaga is the internal combustion engine, no? So,
Right.
well, government actually encourages local production, local manufacturing. So, we have to make them understand, and members agree that, we have to strengthen what is already in existence. And those are ICEs, yung mga internal combustion engine. So,
Right.
much as government wants to leapfrog doon sa electric or what, so, we make them understand that we'll go there, no? It's a transition.
How do you think this will affect customer experience? Kasi nabanggit mo na rin kanina na syempre without the infrastructure, without the demand, mas mataas syempre yung cost, no, that will be transferred to the customer in terms of these technologies, no? So how do you balance it out with customer experience?
Hybrid technology optimizes yung vehicles system to use a combination of electric and gas power while you are driving. So, depending on what mode you're in, you can use much less fuel and spend less money on gas overall if you have the hybrid, no? During traffic, it's the battery that runs, so you don't consume gasoline. I'm driving one, and it's really
Which one is it, attorney? Which one is it?
Camry hybrid. So
Okay.
yeah, it's nice, and it's really fuel efficient.
Ang tanong, ito bang mga hybrid na to, this new vehicles are essentially the same platform naman ng mga non-hybrid counterparts, attorney, am I right? So in terms of sustainability of supply ng mga pyesa, the customers are, of course, can be assured na wala tayong making
Of course. So, we do not introduce something that we cannot sustain.
That's right.
So, available yan mga parts niya.
Anong message mo sa buying public in terms of what should be their expectations, no? Dito sa ating mga existing brands, and of course Toyota from Toyota, what should be expected from?
Expect more models to be introduced in the coming years. It will not stop, no? The traditional vehicles would really, technology-wise, would be improved, no? We expect prices to be more competitive. Even China brands are coming in. It's a good sign, no? Because we are still in the motorization stage. We see the potential of more buyers. That's why availability of appropriate models will be there. Yeah. So, even financing is improving, no? Ang sales natin is about 60 to 70% financing.
Right.
So it will improve so that buying cars would be made more affordable to the public.
That 60-70% attorney is industry-wide, na?
Yes, industry-wide yan.
And yung nangyari, attorney, ng mga lockdowns, of course, maraming mga repossessed vehicles. Nagbago na ba? Nagbago na ba yung trend from your point of view?
Yeah, it's going back, no? Kasi, well, we understand at that time people may limitations on their earning capacity. So, but the financing companies naman have given considerations for those defaulting yeah, it was minimized.
Eh siguro ang after effect nun syempre yung secondary market, di ba?
Yes.
Was flooded with a lot of
second hand.
All right. Thank you, attorney, for your time this afternoon. Sana ay nag-enjoy ka sa ating konting kwentuhan.
Yes, I do. I hope we should have more of this in the future.
It is attorney, of course. You're always welcome to come back.
Yeah.